so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
Now here's LeBron. Outside Irving to tie it up. It's rebounded by Houston. They've led by as many as 11 points. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Harden with the stuff.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now, Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do. You got to have perimeter threats. If you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage. That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Well, Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Now here's LeBron. It's stolen by Smith. Now in transition is Brewer. Here we go. And then Smith with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here. Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
The feed to Harden. Terry dishes to Harden. Plays it up and banks it in. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
LeBron passes to Miller. Back to James. From deep. And that one's good. LeBron's got 14 points here in the second half.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Terry kicks to Harden. Dishes it to Brewer. He feeds it to Smith. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And stolen by LeBron. Here we go, James heading to...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I'd say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Smith kicks to Terry. A three-pointer, no good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Now here's James. The kick out to Irvin. Lock at 6. To take the lead. And again, it's LeBron with the 3. LeBron's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Cavs. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Really holds the reins to this team, and we're seeing some examples of that, Steve, right now.
Yeah, they look cohesive, and, you know, anytime he takes control, you can just feel this group come together.
Yeah, it's priceless when you have a guy who sets the example he does and then backs it up with timely communication as well as consistent performance. He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Knocked loose. And here's Cleveland. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game. Now off the inbound, and the dunk by James.
Great second half. I mean, he came out of that locker room ready to play.
Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Smith. Shot is no good. And Cleveland the other way now. LeBron left side. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Here's Terry. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Harden kicks to Terry. And that's in. Nice feed on the play.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Harden against Irving. Pulls from the top of the key. Good D by Harden.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Here's Brewer. And Irving pulls it down.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Feeds it to Haywood. The dish now to Miller. LeBron outside. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Irving shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
The offense just getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here is Harden. Terry dishes to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
Now, here is Harden. that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
I'll tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all. The defense keeps coming up short, just no solution for Miller. 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open. Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He urged his players to keep fighting, saying, "We're right there, but the margin of error has shrunk. We've got to play aggressive and smart." Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. LeBron drives in.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at him.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Now, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
There's no other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. For Houston, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Smith kicks to Harden. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, they're getting a fantastic effort from James Harden right now.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called the Rockets. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what you take.
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
And here we go with Kyrie Irving. From downtown. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After 4 quarters, a stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams